going on? Welcome to the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's going to be a great video here today. But as you just saw, I was just making my pre-workout snack here. I've got some non-fat cottage cheese and a pear. And after this, I'll have my pre-workout drink with some caffeine in it. And then I'll do my pull workout for the day, which I'll show you a little bit of as well. And today's video topic is about why I stopped intermittent fasting. And if you've been following me for a decent amount of time, you may know that I've done plenty of intermittent fasting in the past, and I talk about using it with many of my clients in my Modern Man program. And I've had so many guys see really good weight loss and fat loss progress with intermittent fasting because it's just so simple and easy to follow, and it's convenient. It doesn't require a whole lot of meal prep or eating 5 or 6 or 7 meals in the day. I mean, just in my Modern Man program, we had Matt lose over 35 pounds. Dustin lost over 50 pounds and kept it off for the last 3 years. Jedediah lost 65 pounds just in 2020. Kyle lost over 30 pounds and has kept it off and gotten increasingly more shredded in the last 3 or 4 years. Robert lost over 40 pounds. Andrew lost 30 pounds just in the last 12 weeks of the day that I'm filming this video. Joe lost 10 pounds without doing any workouts because he was eating in a calorie deficit and doing intermittent fasting really effectively. Listen, man, I could go on and on. There's so many guys who it's really helped, and it's made their nutrition so much easier for them and be able to blend it into their lifestyle and eat sustainably. But I don't have all day, and I'm sure you don't either. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably saying, Jesse, like, you're talking about how great intermittent fasting is, but then here you are, 8 a.m., eating food, totally breaking your fast and not doing intermittent fasting. Yes, that is correct. I know I am obviously not doing intermittent fasting right now, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you specifically why that is. So right now, I'm in a muscle building phase. So, my main goals right now are to get bigger and get stronger while trying to stay relatively lean. And generally, the way it goes is to get bigger and get stronger, you usually have to eat more food. And right now, my coach has me eating about 2,900 calories, and that's been on a steady increase. We've been gradually increasing my amount of food intake over the last 2 months. And for me personally, the main reason why I was doing intermittent fasting is because I was trying to lose body fat. It wasn't because I hate breakfast or there's any secret magic thing about fasting. For me, I was just trying to lose body fat, and doing intermittent fasting made that a little bit more convenient, and I'm going to explain why. So when you're intermittent fasting, generally you restrict your eating window to 6 to 8 hours, generally. Some people have a 4-hour eating window if they're a little bit more advanced. And what this does is it makes it so that you're usually eating fewer meals. So instead of 3 square meals in the day, or even 4 or 5 meals in the day, when you're intermittent fasting, you're usually eating like 2 meals in the day. But those 2 meals are bigger, more satisfying, fuller meals. So because you can eat bigger meals, intermittent fasting actually does a great job of not making it feel like you're dieting. So basically, because you're skipping breakfast, it allows you to eat more manageably in a calorie deficit. And that's one of the main reasons that I was doing intermittent fasting, was to eat with the goal in mind of getting leaner and losing body fat, but doing it without having to eat tiny little meals. And in my experience, it makes going through a fat loss phase where you're eating in a calorie deficit much more manageable and much more sustainable. But since I'm no longer trying to lose body fat and I'm no longer eating in a calorie deficit, it's not necessary for me to push off my first meal until about lunchtime, right? Because I have enough food that I can spread it across the entire day, starting from the early morning all the way till dinner time, and still eat comfortably. So man, that is one major reason why I am no longer intermittent fasting, but I hope you can tell that by no means am I against intermittent fasting, and I still use it with plenty of my clients. There's so many people who I think it's very, very effective and very appropriate for, who I think it could really change the game for them. And I'm very confident that I'll be using it again next time one of my fat loss phases comes around. It is a very useful tool that I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up utilizing many more times, in the upcoming years. But I made it to the gym. I'm sitting in the parking lot. I'm about to go crush a pull workout, and I'll do my best to show you the clips of what I'm doing. And after that, I'll tell you the other main reason as to why I am no longer intermittent fasting. So I started my workout burning 100 calories, walking on an incline on the treadmill just to get warmed up. And then I did 5 sets of pull-ups to 10 reps, which is actually really, really hard. Sometimes when I give these to clients, I just say to go until failure. And then I moved on to a pendlay row, which is my new favorite row variation, thanks to my coach Justin for putting it in my program. And I've really seen some solid back gains and really gotten stronger on this movement over the last 2 months. And then here, obviously the camera view is terrible, so I apologize for that, but these are rack pulls. So kind of a variation or a modification of a deadlift. This is targeting the lower back and, a really challenging movement. And then here I've got the barbell curls. And I did finish off with 3 or 4 more exercises, but unfortunately my phone battery died as I was finishing these sets. All right, guys, that was a killer pull workout, really good. I felt it in my back and my biceps. However, I have to apologize because I messed up. I didn't realize when I walked into the gym, my phone was only at 25%. And I was listening to a podcast while I was working out, plus trying to film each exercise that I did. And halfway through my workout, my phone was at like 4 or 5%. So I didn't get every clip of the exercises. But anyway, I'm going to head back home now, going to get my post-workout nutrition, and I'm going to get on with my day. But the point of the pull workout is to effectively hit both the upper and lower back, as well as the biceps. All right, man, so here is my post-workout nutrition. So this is an automated meal for me, which means that it's the same every single day. I have this after my workout every time. And there's a few reasons for that. The first one is because it's beneficial to my goals. It's mainly just carbs and protein to have right after my workout, which is perfect. It tastes good, and I get the variety pack of oatmeal, so I can change up the flavor every day if I wanted to. And I just got in the cinnamon pastry whey protein from Transparent Labs, so putting that with the oatmeal tastes amazing. Especially during the colder weather here in New York, like it really warms me up. I could see maybe changing it around summertime if I wanted to. But another positive is that it doesn't require any cooking, right? You pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes and you're good to go. And speaking of pre and post-workout nutrition, that's the other main reason why I stopped doing intermittent fasting. Because I have a strong preference to work out in the morning. I generally work out between 7 and 9 a.m. And one thing that my coach has urged me to do over the last several months is really dial in and optimize my pre and post-workout nutrition. Because if you can really optimize those 2 meals or those 2 snacks, you're going to have better training sessions. You're going to be able to train harder and stronger, and you're going to recover better as compared to if you were training fasted. And trust me, I know a lot of people who train fasted who swear by it and they really, really like it. And the truth is, if we're talking about strength training and lifting heavier and getting stronger and trying to move up in weight, there's just no comparison. Someone who's training fasted or on low carbs compared to somebody who is properly fueled and really has their pre-workout nutrition dialed in. There's absolutely no comparison. So for me and for a lot of my clients as well, I'm trying to get in some good quality protein and carbs before and after the workout, but we're trying to not include too many fats just around the workout as well and saving those for later on in the day. So obviously, if I'm training in the morning, which I do 95% of the time, I'm not going to also be able to do intermittent fasting if I really want to take my pre- and post-workout nutrition to the next level. So this is the other main reason why I have stopped intermittent fasting. It has nothing to do with disliking the strategy at all. I have said many times, I think it's a great tool for people in certain positions who have certain goals. It can be very, very convenient. But the truth is, it's not a great match for the phase that I'm in right now and the goals that I have, and it's just not conveniently paired with what I'm trying to do. And honestly, man, this is why I love the game of fitness, right? It's a lifelong journey, and there's no right or wrong way to do things. There's no one way that is just inherently the best. And you can utilize different strategies and different methods at various points of your journey and not need them or not utilize them during other phases. All these different strategies and methods are kind of like tools that you keep in your toolbox, right? And at various points of your journey, you may need a certain tool, or you may utilize a certain tool and take it out of your toolbox, whereas you may not need it during other points. But that's it for today, man. I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead, click the like button down below. And if you want to get notified when I make more videos just like this one, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming out with a new video every single week from here on out. And if you'd like to connect or shoot me an email, check out the description of this video down below. I've got some cool resources there and my social media handles. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.